Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In today's video we are playing Deep Rock Galactic Survivors. It just got released into early access. It's been so long since we were last able to play the game, so it is very exciting to be able to play it again. And oh my goodness, is there a lot in the game that is new and to play. So over here we are playing the engineer class. As you can see, we have turrets as our starting weapon. The way the turrets work is every time it reloads you get 2 constructs. So as long as I'm standing still, I'll throw them out, but while I'm moving it will gather them up for us, and you can gather up 2 charges, then put them down at any single given time. And if you have max charges while you're walking, as soon as you reload you will drop one of your turrets. So you will always have a turret up and available to play with and be able to use. Now the engineer does have quite a few turrets to unlock as well, and quite a few things to unlock, and that's what we're going to be showing you. There is another turret that we're hoping to get. There is a shotgun that he uses that is very strong, but it is only a facing forward shotgun, so it only shoots in the direction you're facing, which for me personally I do not like it. So there's a voltaic shotgun shot fence. This one you have to be moving for it to be able to drop the turret, and then there is a fire turret over here which we are going to grab and go with. Now the area that we're in is actually a new area. I don't believe any of you would have been seen this until now. I don't believe it was available in the demo either. So really cool little area. This is the second area in the game. It's the magma area. If you do run into that fire or the lava, we do actually end up getting hurt. So we're gonna just chill, just relax and take it easy. There are drop pods now that are available. It used to be that after a certain period of time, no, actually, yeah. After a certain period of time, the drop pods used to automatically drop, where now we have to go and clear out the mining site to get those drop pods to drop for us and stay in the circle. The nice part is, though, that you are able to drop this on bosses' heads, and it does actually land up one-shotting absolutely everything. I haven't been able to test if it one-shots the final boss or not, but it really does destroy things quite quickly. Alright, we're going to get a small chance to find gold while farming. This is actually very handy because there is the gold-tipped rounds, which makes it so that every time we pick up a gold we get damage for it. I found this to be a lot better than the nitro one, because the nitro one does actually slow you down, which we don't want. Reload speed on these weapons doesn't affect the amount that they shoot. It affects the way, I mean not the way that they shoot, that's fire rate. Anyway, reload speed on these actually goes and increases how often you're able to respawn them, which is fantastic. So getting ourselves some reload speed is going to be amazing. And then over here we've got some really cool things like turrets mine the nearby walls, or we have battery bullets. We're going to go with the electric type over here. And there is another one where you can actually make your turrets move around with you, so they're no longer stationary. That one is actually really good, and we will try and get that if possible. Otherwise there are other upgrades that are going to give you more turrets available for your character. So right now we've only got 2 available for when we are playing. There are other upgrades that allow you to get up to like 7, 8, 9 turrets going forward. So very strong upgrade over there. We need to try now and get to our drop pod before we run out of time, but I think we should be able to make it. This is going to be a close one. Ooh, that was close. Alright, we managed to make it with a second to spare. Off over into the next area. So over here we will, there's not really much over here. We'll just grab the damage. Maybe it would have been better to just keep it. We don't have the drop pod passive to keep our gold just yet, so we can land up grabbing it. As you can see, every time you get into a drop pod, it shows you what you're going to be unlocking next once you've done specific things. And one of those things is to get the engineer to a higher level. Another thing about this map is we actually land up getting some free bombs. Now what I mean by that is these plants over here, if you get too close to them, they explode, very similarly to what that enemy that explodes does. So really cool if you're trying to, you know, get away from specific monsters or enemies and you just can't get away from them. You can run into those plants. Another thing is if you do actually get your enemies to run into the lava, it does hurt them just as much as it hurts us as well. So there's lots of ways in this level to hurt enemies, and that's just a couple of them. Alright, we do need this juicy XP, so we will be going back there, but let's go and blow these plants up so I don't accidentally go into that. As you can see, very nice little playstyle. If you want to move as little as possible, you just got to go and play with the engineer. Probably right now my favorite class besides for the original scout. I have not tried the driller yet. I do have all of the classes unlocked though, so do look forward to more videos where we play some of those other characters as well. And then we also just leveled up the Flamethrower turret so that we're able to use its overclock. So I haven't seen those either. This is going to be very exciting to see what there is available for us with those. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully some more you know, chances to get more turrets going forward. That would be huge for the flamethrowers. They deal a massive amount of fire damage and are actually very helpful. Alright, so this is the Warthog Auto. Really cool gun, very strong, but I do not like it because you have to be facing the area that the enemies are in. So it means you can't be like doing multiple things while you are actually farming or trying to run around. If I'm running this way, I'm going to be shooting where those mines were, and I'm not actually going to hit any enemies. So, you know, just off of that basis, I can't play with that weapon. It doesn't mean it's not good, it just means I don't like it. So let me know what you guys think about it. Again, it is a very strong weapon, but just doesn't suit my playstyle. Which is also really cool about this game. Because they have so many different weapons, you are going to get all those different play styles and different ways of getting stronger, and you know, you can play with all the different weapons depending on your, you know, what you like. Alright, so we're going to get the increased life and some life regen over there. I think that's going to come in handy quite a lot, and let's see where we go from there. We did finally find some of this morph cart. Very difficult to find sometimes. And we also need 20 of it. I don't even know if we're going to land up getting 20 before we land up finishing this elite. Another thing they've changed actually is you cannot stall out the waves. So as soon as this elite has spawned, it's on like a little bit of a timer. It doesn't show you the timer, but what happens is if I keep running around, although he will probably die because I'm just really strong right now with the turret, but if I keep running around, what's going to happen is he's going to land up doing more damage, getting faster and things like that, because that's just the way they've made it now. So they've made it so that over a period of time the enemies get faster and stronger, and you land up in a really bad spot if you don't you know, hurry up. Alright, we do have to make it to the drop pod. We should be able to get another level up. Yes, we did. That's fantastic. And then we're going to go for an increased fire rate on our turret. I do want that juicy XP over there. Yes, please. Alright, very unfortunate that we couldn't pick up some life. I think that was actually some life over there on the floor. Otherwise, that was nitro, which we didn't pick up either. We can go over here for the damage, and then did we get a charge? Yes, we did. We got extra capacity, which is fantastic. We did also land up getting the... what was it there? That was the... Oh man, the ones where they follow you around. Sorry, the tracks. So we did get that. We could have taken that. Maybe I should have taken tracks instead, because when you get them to follow you, it is just completely insane. They're literally like little mini tanks that run around shooting things for you, and you don't have to just stand still in the area where they are. They're going to follow you around and kill everything around you, which is really strong, really fantastic, and just makes life so much easier. That's a really good quality of life to have on the turrets. I was a bit silly to go for the capacity, but the capacity does mean an extra turret at all times, which also means more damage. So, you know, there is that as well to think about when you are, you know, picking your overclocks. Also, I do think the game is a lot harder than it was previously in the demo. I know in the demo I was able to finish Hazard 3 without problem, and now I've been struggling to even get there. I have played a lot of the game. I've played over 4 hours already of the game, and I have only just recently beat Hazard 2, so definitely a lot of time to spend in the game. You don't expect to finish a lot of it very quickly, or I'm just bad at it, I don't know, one or the other. But definitely recommend unlocking the the engineer as quickly as possible, because as you can see, it's just really fun and really easy to kill things with. Alright, fire rate's going to be really helpful for everything. Obviously it doesn't affect the flamethrower turrets because that isn't actually a projectile. And then we do have our drop pod, so let's go and grab that. What do we get? We're going to get the knockback, so when we do get hits, things are going to get knocked back. That can save us from a bit of damage. And then we can go and get more fire rate. Again, fire rate's going to be really good. Crit was very good there, however the crit does not really work too well when you are playing with no crit. So at this point of the game, the crit's not going to really help us too much. That fire rate for projectiles will be more handy. And then turrets explode or +1 beam. Ooh, that is huge. Double fire beam. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is just insane. Holy moly. Okay, what would be nice is if we could maybe not die to things. So we got a huge swarm incoming. That's going to be a bit of a problem for us. We want to try and get out of this as soon as possible. And then we're going to take the stubby voltaic SMG just so we've got more just general firepower. So we don't have to stand still or anything like that. So, you know, the turrets are very strong. They're really nice to play with. But at the same time, we want to try and get other weapons that we don't need to rely on standing still to do damage with. So that's why I chose to go with the these two weapons over here. Alright, one more and we get the final overlock for the overclock, sorry, not overlock, the overclock for this weapon, and we should get some juicy XP and some, there we go, some gold. And now we're just trying to get away so that we can survive a little bit longer. There we go, you're dead, fantastic, pretty easy to kill them all. And we can go to the drop pod. I think we did all the missions, which is fantastic. I would like to try and get our flamethrower turret up a little bit higher so we can see what else we can get. Maybe we could get even more beams if we're lucky enough. That would be completely insane. Imagine having like 4 beams on the flamethrower and going from there. On to the next wave, we need to draw out the elite. That should be easy enough. Usually when you get the gold tip bullets, doing these missions that they give you, like collecting these bolo caps or bulo caps, is actually insane. It gives you so much gold and really helps you with that damage, you know, as quick as possible. Obviously some of them, like this one, to collect these ones is horrible to do, because you have to try and find them along the map, and sometimes it's really difficult to run around. Sometimes you have to stay where you are to be able to you know, survive or deal damage. But let's see, there is more life over here which we're going to go and grab. We do have a swarm incoming. You don't want to get yourself cornered when you are being swarmed as well, so do make sure you do have a path to be able to take that isn't being overrun as well. I think we're in a good spot though, where we can like kind of cover everything around us. We'll see where the swarm's coming from, and we're going to go in the opposite direction, let them come and try and kill them as quickly as possible as well. They are going to destroy some of the area around us as well, obviously, because there are the exploders as well. But as you can see, we seem to be able to handle them quite nicely. Some very satisfying explosions happening there as well. Lots of XP for us to now pick up. Alright, so we're going to go with the movement speed. That's going to be quite helpful on the final boss. And then we're going to go for reload speed on the fire turret, because again we do want that. We're going to get the final upgrade here, add 3 more charges. That is fantastic. Some reload speed over there, so now every time we stand still, even if we don't stand still, we can see how many charges we are going to get for the actual turret. So far, so it looks like we're on 5 turrets. That is huge. That's going to be very, very helpful. There are upgrades you can get that are going to make them last even longer, which means that we are going to be able to have even more turrets up and available, and we are actually in a very bad spot over here, as you can see, because we've got those silly people that are shooting things at us. We do need to kill them as quickly as possible. But over here, reload speed, I don't know, I think we could have actually maybe gone for the damage, although our damage does look like we're doing quite well with it. Ooh, some luck. Who doesn't want some juicy epic luck over there? +10 to luck. We've got another swarm around us. Okay, it's actually better for us to run through the lava, get hurt just a little bit, and get out of that area. We are taking way too much surrounding damage from that for absolutely no reason. There's no reason for us to be there. Hopefully we can find some cover right now just before the final boss spawns. I do want to just try and get this as well. Hopefully it will give us something good. Please don't be a flying boss, because that will be really hectic. It's not, so that's okay. And he's going to go and destroy that for us as well, which will be quite handy. There we go. Let's see if we can drop this on his head. It will be an insta-kill. Bam, he's dead. What do we get? We get the gold tip bullets. We don't have a lot of gold, unfortunately, so that's not really going to help us a lot. But I do actually need all of this as well. So there's a lot of levels over here. We need to try and be greedy and pick them up. Go and get +10 damage for all projectiles. Get the big juicy XP ones. At least we got 2 more levels there. And we can go and grab that for there. And let's try not die. Oh no, okay, we can make it. I was like, ooh, this is going to be close, but we were actually close enough. And as you can see, there's so many explosions behind us. Unfortunately, we could not pick up anything over there. We didn't get anything to buy in the shop either, which is really, really sad, but it is what it is. We can't really do much about it. And as we spawned in, we fighting one of the eggs, because, you know, the drop pod actually ended up breaking the egg for us. So that's pretty cool. Pretty epic music playing as well, which is really cool. Really nice to hear that the music's been updated as well. I don't remember there being such nice music, or, you know, I don't know, the demo was really long ago, so it's difficult to kind of remember what was available and what wasn't available in the demo. But definitely really, really cool. One of the nice things is, if you have a look at the very top over there, again, like I mentioned, you can't stall out the game anymore. As you can see, that yellow bar is moving on its own now. What's going to happen is those eggs, if we don't land up finding them, or whatever the case may be, they are going to open up on their own, and we will have to fight them over time anyway, regardless of what we try and do, or whether we kill things or not, or whatever the case may be. So as long as we are surviving, the game's going to throw out the bosses and stuff at us regardless. So we're going to grab some damage over there. It's okay. Nothing too hectic over there. We do want to try and keep our gold as much as possible. Grab some of the XP all over the place. That's great. We're going to go and kill these guys. They give us free gold. Fantastic. Not much gold got from them, but gold is gold. And the more gold we get, the more damage we deal. So let's go farm that. Try and prepare ourselves as much as possible for this boss fight at least. There is another egg over here, so let's just stand still right here, destroy the egg. Well, I mean, if they do eventually just focus on the egg, there we go, it lands up getting destroyed. Oh, it didn't even land up getting destroyed, that was the timer. So over there the timer ran out, so the egg immediately hatches. With the boss in mind, or with the enemy in mind, which is perfectly fine because we were trying to kill it anyway. And then status effect damage works on our flamethrowers, so we are more than happy to take that. We can go and pop you, pop. go and destroy that stuff so we have somewhere to run a bit later. But I see more gold on the right over here, so we're gonna go and grab that. We got a lot of we are gold digger, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gold digger, and that is the best thing to be when you have the gold tipped bullets in this game. If you aren't being a gold digger, then you are playing this game wrong. I see the other egg though is at the top, so we do have to go and grab that as well, and it's going to be a very, very good price. That's going to be quite great. It didn't really destroy anything around here, and it's in magma, which is a bit irritating, but let's see what happens. Ow. Alright, we managed to get it, so that's fine. Alright, let's see. Chance to find increase the rate and reload speed when... Ooh. Oh, that's so good. Alright, perfect. So if we stand still, we get stacks. Yes, who doesn't like stacks? Oh, that is actually perfect for us. We're just gonna chill here. Everything's gonna come to us. What would be nice now is if we got that lasting, so things last for longer, but we'll see when we level up. It does stack up quite quickly, so we don't have to stand still right now, although we can't really move anywhere by the looks of it either, so we'll just stand still and kill everything. Hopefully there's a magnet that drops somewhere somehow by one of the enemies. Maybe you need to have a lot of XP on the floor for that to happen, but I have no idea, so we're going to try the best that we can to just stand still and stay out of danger. We do have to move, obviously, when he charges like that. We can't not move, otherwise we probably die from that, so you know there is that as well. We're gonna explode these just so we're out of their way. Ow, something hit me there. I don't even have the time to like put down all my turrets. Look at this. Alright, we managed to complete it. We beat the boss. That was pretty cool. This was the new level. Let me know what you guys thought about that down in the comment section, and what you think about the new character as well as the new level. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and always remember, keep safe survivors. Until next time, cheers.